Welcome everyone. I'm Lisa Sharp and I will be the professor for this course that you're taking. This is an online course. I have to check here the number. It's IPHS 594 and it's the Sociocultural Dimensions of Health Disparities Research. Now I mentioned to you that this is online because many of you may not have taken an online course before, and I just want to first of all start out by putting you at ease. I've really tried my best to organize this in a way that it's going to be user-friendly. I've got a new friend, Karen Riggs, who specializes in developing online courses, and she knows a lot about the technology. So if any of you have any difficulty, I'll just start out by saying let me know and I'll hook you up with Karen. She's fantastic and can be helpful to you. The idea behind the online course, though, I'm hoping that you'll actually, once you get used to it, it's a really different kind of a way of learning. It takes some adjustment, so I just want to let you know that up front. It takes some adjustment for me too. But if you stick with it, there are a lot of benefits to it, I think. As a learner, which all of you are with a lot of experience, it gives you a lot more freedom to take the course material in different ways that you might be interested in and really tailor it to where you want to go with your learning in this course. It's a very broad course, Sociocultural Dimensions of Health Disparities Research, and I'm going to talk a little bit in a minute about the main project that you'll be focusing on. But that will get back to this notion of you can really tailor this to the way that works for you. In addition, the obvious benefit to an online course is you don't have to be in class during certain hours. So you are still on a schedule. I'll talk about that in a minute too. We still have deadlines for things, but you can do it early in the morning in your pajamas drinking coffee, or you can do it at night, whenever you want to do it. So I just wanted to give you the heads up that it is an adjustment, that we've got a lot of support for you, and just hang in there with it. So I'm also going to give you my email and phone number. Feel free to give me a call, drop by my office, those of you who are around, anytime you want, and we'll help get you through it. I guess first of all, let me just start out. Some of you taking the course may know me, but for those of you who don't, let me just give you a little bit of my background. My training's in clinical health psychology, and I've been working in the area of health disparities for about 10 years. The research that I've done, which I've been doing primarily research, has been across a lot of different settings. I've worked in many different neighborhoods in Chicago on different research projects, community-based participatory research projects in some cases, in the Austin neighborhood, Englewood, a lot of different areas. I would say, though, predominantly African American, more so than Latinos, or Asian or other populations. My research has kind of spanned a lot of different illnesses: diabetes, asthma, breast cancer, prostate cancer, cancer prevention, screening, those kind of things. I still have a lot to learn, even though I've done all this. The more experience I get, the more I know there's still a whole lot to learn. I look forward to, in this class, actually, each of you bring your own experience and knowledge, and that actually I can learn from you guys too. So I'm hoping this will be a two-way exchange. Most of that exchange will be online through the discussion board, through you posting things on there. I'm hoping you can learn from each other too. Again, that's a really different, I think, aspect of online learning, is you don't actually get to see each other face to face, but I'm hoping that we can establish a community on the discussion board where each of us gets to know each other and we can share our ideas in a way that will still be very valuable, maybe more valuable, because sometimes when you read it, it's actually easier. Let's see here. I mentioned to you that each of you brings your own unique experience and knowledge. I'm hoping that each of you will also have an area that you want to focus in, an area a research idea that you'd like to develop for this course. The idea behind this is, if the first course, or the first session, what I'm hoping is that each of you can think about one or two areas that you really want to spend the entire course developing. Because each session that we have will focus on a different piece of what might be a research grant or a research project. I don't expect that you all are going to have a career development award set and ready to submit, but even if you're just dabbling in the idea of getting involved in health disparities research, to have a developed research idea in your portfolio can be really, really helpful for when you go on interviews, perhaps to talk to people. So in that first session, I really want you to think about what is the area you want to focus in. Maybe you're interested in preterm labor in African American women. Maybe you're interested in food availability. It could be literally anything. Maybe you're interested in transportation as a barrier to health disparities. It could be a project that's focused on one particular health issue, breast cancer, asthma, TB, sexually transmitted infections, whatever you want. Or you could say you want to focus on a particular group and you want to understand more about within that group what are the things, the factors that are causing that group to experience a lot of different health disparities. So this could be something like homeless youth. It could be Spanish-speaking immigrants. It could be migrant farmers. Anything you want. So there's sort of two ways that you could approach this. But regardless, to get the most from the class, you need to identify that one particular area that as we go through each week, you'll be thinking about and developing ideas around that. This is an 8-week course. That's not a lot of time. That's 2 months. So one of the other things is that it's going to be critically important that each of you stay on top of things as we go through this. I've never taught an 8-week course before, and so what I've really tried to do in the material that I've provided for you, which is all on Blackboard, is not to give you an overwhelming number of readings or resources, but to give you some basic ones that will give you an idea of where we're going and what we're trying to get at with each of those sessions. I'll start out each week with a little bit of an introduction so that you know what we want to focus on and what the goal is. And then to a large extent, I'm really turning the steering wheel over to you to take that and run with it in the direction, again, that makes the most sense for your project. You all are adult learners, you're not undergraduates, and so I'm really trying to respect that and want to let you take this and provide a platform for you all to develop a product there, to develop this research idea, to use it in whatever way makes the most sense for whatever your needs are there. I think I mentioned to you a little bit, all the materials are on Blackboard. So the first thing for any of you to do is make sure that you understand how that Blackboard platform works. If you need any assistance with that, again, let me know. There is a tutorial on Blackboard, but I can provide help to you, or more likely Karen will provide help to you. She's certainly helped me about a lot here in developing this. You don't have to buy any books. I've tried to mix some YouTube videos and other things with web-based readings to try to break it up a little bit for you. All of that is listed on Blackboard each week, each session. All those materials are on Blackboard, so it should be pretty clear. You're going to have assignments that are due 2 times a week, on Wednesdays and on Sundays. So every single Wednesday, you need to have something posted. If you want to post it before then, that's no problem, but the deadline is Wednesday. Similarly, that next Sunday, you need to have things posted. I want everything posted, please, Wednesday by midnight and Sunday by 9 o'clock. What I can promise to you is that every day I'll be getting on there, checking the assignments, and providing feedback to you all. Part of the work here, though, is going to be you all teaching each other. So in addition to the assignment that you'll post on the discussion board every Wednesday, I want to ask you also to post some comments to 2 other of your colleagues. I'll touch back upon that again. But again, you all are going to be teaching each other in this too. So every Wednesday you're posting whatever assignment is due, and then you're going to post comment on at least 2 of your colleagues' posts. And the comments are, again, not, oh, this is great, but I want to hear your ideas. I want you to help teach them. What's your reaction? Even if you don't know necessarily that area that they're focusing in, you're going to have some ideas or something to teach them or some questions to ask them because it's not clear. So this is going to be a joint learning adventure if we do it right. So please stay on top of the assignment postings there. I've got one file that is posted on Blackboard that gives you an overview of when everything is due, and it also has all your assignments on there. I know from taking an online course myself that one of the most confusing things is what's due when, and what I've tried to do, thanks to Karen, she helped me figure out if I give a 1-page file here with all the assignments, when they're due, and the content, that's going to be helpful for you guys. So make sure, print that out. Don't forget that that's on there. I think it's in the course materials file. But if you look on there, it's deadlines for work assignments is the name of that file. So look for it. That will help guide you through this. I've talked about the first week of class here. We've talked about the postings. If you have any trouble this first week deciding on which projects make the most sense, please call me, and call me sooner. Don't wait till Wednesday or don't wait till Sunday. Email me or call me. My phone number is on the syllabus. This is critically important that this first week each of you gets one area that you want to focus on. We don't want it too big, we don't want it too narrow. So your postings, actually, your work assignments are related to that. So if you have any confusion at all about what to do, let me know sooner than later on that. So I'm going to end with my email, which is sharpl@uic.edu, and my phone number is 312-355-3569. My office is over in 1747 West Roosevelt on the 4th floor. I'm happy to meet with any of you face-to-face, even though it's online. So I hope that you enjoyed the first week, and I will see you online. Thanks.